Aloha and mabuhay. Welcome to another segment of Pinoy Power Hawaii. I am your host, Emmy Ortega Anderson. First of all, I'd like to once again thank the wonderful staff of Think Tech Hawaii for giving us the opportunity to come into your home live every Tuesday from 12 o'clock noon. We aim to enrich, enlighten, educate, entertain. And by these topics that we present and share with you, we hope to empower. Today, we're going to do just that with my guest, Cesar G. Bonilla. He is my program director of KPRP 650 AM, Pinoy Power Radio. And again, our Think Tech TV show is an extension of our Pinoy Power Media. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Cesar G. Bonilla, my program director. Cesar, welcome.
Thank you very much, Madam Emmy. You are my boss at this time. And I am very much thankful for this moment, for bringing me in at Think Tank Hawaii for this Pinoy Power Hawaii.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the name of our segment.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk a little bit more and expand about our empowerment and how do we present topics, titles, and things that we find interesting, educational, enriching, enlightening, entertaining, and empowering. But before we do that, Cesar, let's hear a little bit about your personal background. Tell us a little bit of where you're from.
Yes, Madam Ems. I'm Cesar Bonilla. I hail from Barangay 10 San Nicolas, Ilocos Norte. This is a progressive town of Ilocos Norte, San Nicolas. Of course,
Pwede magsalita ng Tagalog at sa Ilocos.
Ket iti dito yung tawaya po, ket ditat na kaya nakak ket timanor tayo, nagbasa tayo iti Santa Rosa Academy, iti Divine Word College sa Blawaga po, ken iti Northwestern University. Kababayan iti panarabay, iti patpatgen tayo naganak, Mr. and Mrs. Alfredo Bonilla. Ket amumate ket nagrigat ti panagbiag, ket siyempre inyarado damat ti bagida atap non makapagbasa iso nga itataket adamit detoy nasisip tayo diro ni adal nga naggapu ken ni Apo Dios met lang.
Wow, I love that word, diro ni adal. Those are the things that you have to go into the well and either dig up or bring up, because those are not commonly used in our daily term. But that's your signature as a writer. And I know that you're very grateful with the sacrifice and all the wonderful things that your parents have helped you with and instilled with you to help you with your future education. No? And that's what brings you here today.
Yes.
Part of our empowerment. So, Cesar, if I may ask, what got you into the media, whether it's the radio or writing, newspaper?
That is a good question, Madam Emmy. Ket idi nga binadata iti kolehiyo apo iti Divine Word College sa Blawag. Ket kameng tayo kada ito'y the Williamite, ate. Ket datayo with all humility. Ket datayo ti Ilocano Tagalog ken managing editor. Ay so tinaragpat edeta.
This is at St. William's College?
Uwen ate, St. William's College City. Ket itatan Divine Word College sa Blawag. Ket di Madam Emmy, to tell you the truth, ket talagang no estudyante ay ket average tela nga po saan tayo nga deti nalaing kas kada giti duma nga magapot makita nga siguro damit deti talento ka sa gabasiti ti panagsurat ket nag-examine na kada iti para Williamite ket kasi na po Diyos nerwargo ket ti addak ditan ay ket dito yan ang nagsurat kada giti short stories in Ilocano in Tagalog ket digiti dandaniw. Akita dito yan tinangrugyan, DJ kaslamet pan nakalukais kuma daytoy talento nga inted ni Apo Dios ket dito yan nga kasla nabukel dagiti arapap met kanyak ket daytoy tinangrugyan na ate iti panagbanyaga iti tekunadan iti yuyang ni arapaap may panggep iti panagserbi iti media.
Wow. I love those words, Cesar. Yu Yang. Can you
In
say
the
that?
peak.
In the peak.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm learning as I listen
In the acme, kunada.
as I listen to these very descriptive words that a seasoned writer would often use, but not use in the everyday language, because these are like treasured treasured words that a poet or a writer would pull out from their bag of tools to impress or make a statement.
Not really to impress, madam, but of course to express. But it comes smoothly because during my younger days, I was an avid reader of Banawag and Liwayway and Tagumpay. That's the reason why these words may be very much inculcated into my fertile mind, and mairwarlata. Ate.
Yeah, you brought up Liwayway and Tagumpay.
Yes,
I remember
Tagumpay.
seeing
The first one is Tagumpay before.
Yes. Whatever ever happened to those? I mean, they're just like part of our heritage.
Yes, just like Tagumpay, if I'm not mistaken, just like Liwayway. Ngayon di ate, idi 1960s, 1960s, 70s, nakabangbang DJ Tagumpay di, DJ Banawag ka Liwayway, nagbengbeng iso nga deta matam talagang marnek agbasa. Yan, iso nga idi ubingak pay jaka mo ta amin dagiti na pen nga naibaol nga dagiti Banawag.
You still have those?
Liwayway. Jay uncle ko ate di. Addaken ko na katsak lang iti da kami nagkakasinsinda bale siyak lang ti mapan mangbasa kadagid jay ket iso ti basbasa ket addamet gaya maibati na ta adu ti masakdo maadal nga sakula maamuan din talaga nga adu iti mag-accept mo.
That's really true, Cesar, because when I listen to you, I mean, it's the conversation or thinking of someone that is really well-traveled or well-educated, but it's because you love reading and doing homework and always, when I look at you, you're always in the library doing your research of such topic. Now, how do you go about picking topics or headline news to share?
May sakarigiti aramiden tayo kasmat mangmangigam Madam MC ti radyo. Kita siyempre pilyan tayo dagiti talagang addamet dete mapidot nga adal.
With substance.
Yan iti panagipresentar tayo. Siyempre kita basa MDJ padamag kita may Lokano temet tapnon maamuan dagiti tattao ta kasapulan dete panagibasa miti dete umiso tumutop English madam tapnon makita da nga DJ sarsarita miti Ilocano ket agpadamit lang. Daytoy ket makita nga no ited mon daytoy kasla komentaryum ta siya kami ti with all humility Madam Emmy ide dati ti DCA ket siya kami ti pinusgani din ni Father Rakbunwan nga agbalin nga commentator announcer.
So you were picked because of your ability to express?
Siguro that was 1991, Madam Ems. Idi, ket deta ti damok nga deti padas ko iti radyo, ket jaksamot kabalan father ko ket aman padasem ko na. Iso nga siya ko na ti nang padas ket with all humility torturong nga tamet ni Apo Dios nga ditaak. Kita siya ti nagbalin na komentarista di Madam Emmy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course you have to pick topics that have substance, relevance, and something that will trigger the listener to want to stay on that topic. How do you do that without sensationalism or making up stories or fake news?
Yeah, sometimes this so-called sensationalism is analogous to the so-called self-embellishment story, or in the field of print media, they call this one yellow journalism. Ate. Akit daytoy saan nga isuti daytoy kaslaman na aramidan tayo. At datayo kita nakapukos iti may nga sitwasyon. And we are at the center. Kadetang no maminsan kita no basbasan betang apadamag kasla makikita iti mapaspasama ka iti imahinasyon mo. Agit you must be neutral and of course observe honesty, credibility and integrity in reading those topics on the air. Especially if this is the burning issue of the day, Madam Ems.
Yeah. So, Cesar, sometimes I love listening to you because of your vast of knowledge, whether we're talking about religion or politics or current events. You seem like you are the walking encyclopedia or know-it-all when it comes to those things that are trending or things that are popular. How do you help to keep this wealth of knowledge refreshed?
Of course, Madam, you must be a wide reader also. Because I have to interconnect those facts with those past events in history, especially the Bible. And I can relate everything without backsliding or going on to another issue or going to the west or going to the south. But I can interrelate everything of all the disciplines that I learned, which is very relevant to the issue.
And connected.
Tayo. We will interconnect all together.
Yeah.
So that to make it fresh and vibrant and appealing to the listening audience.
There you go. So we're going to take a quick break. We are having conversation with my program director of KPRP 650 AM, Pinoy Power Radio, Cesar. I call him Cesar the Great Bonilla because he's a think tank of information, vast knowledge, his ability to retain and also share this pertinent information that is of interest to us.
With all humility.
We'll be right back here on Pinoy Power Hawaii.
Hi, I'm Rusty Komori, host of Beyond the Lines on Think Tech Hawaii. My show is based on my book, also titled Beyond the Lines, and it's about creating a superior culture of excellence, leadership, and finding greatness. I interview guests who are successful in business, sports, and life, which is sure to inspire you in finding your greatness. Join me every Monday as we go Beyond the Lines at 11 a.m. Aloha.
Hey, aloha. My name is Andrew Lanning. I'm the host of Security Matters Hawaii, airing every Wednesday here on Think Tech Hawaii, live from the studios. I'll bring you guests. I'll bring you information about the things in security that matter to keeping you safe, your coworkers safe, your family safe, to keep our community safe. We want to teach you about those things in our industry that, you know, may be a little outside of your experience. So please join me because security matters. Aloha.
I am your host, Emmy Ortega Anderson, and we come to your home live on Think Tech Hawaii at 12 o'clock noon on Tuesday. Today we're having a conversation with my program director. He's not only a program director for KPRP 650 AM, he also writes for a very popular newspaper, Philam Courier. And he also does many, many different things, interpreting, and sometimes we're out there providing community service.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what we love to do. That's why we are in media,
Yeah.
Cesar.
Yes.
Let's get back to our conversation. And one of the format for your show is how you blend stories from the Bible and make it come to life and apply it to how relevant it is to what's going on in our today's world. What's your favorite story in the Bible that may have an effect or apply in your life?
Thank you, Madam. Because being in the media, Madam Emmy, maybe this is also in consonance with you being the founder of KPRP 650 Pinoy Power Radio. You know, Madam, the Bible stories, those prophets and men of God were being commissioned by our Lord God to spread the good news. And just like us in the radio, we are also hoping that with our evangelizing and everything about bringing the good news to the people, we can achieve that degree of transformation on their part. Akit nukit kita Madam Ems, ang papadat kasmet ken ni Propeta Moses. Akit pinusgan ni ti Dios nga isu iti mangidalan kadagiti Israelitas tapnon rumwarda kadagiti lugar pakad adipenanda ijay Ehipto. Akit ni Moses ide anya nga rod iti ibagak apo ket Dios ko ket awan met ti jakmet na lang agsarita kunana. Akit adda dito kabsat mo nga ni Aaron nga isu iti spokesman. Isunto ti spokesman mo kuna ni Apo Dios. Isu nga napanday jay pagarian dito natangken na Faraon iti Ehipto. Akit kalpasan dagiti adu nga dagiti impakita ng milagro baben kada jay sa rukod na nga inted ni Apo Dios. Akit dito yung nakal dagiti Israelitas iti pan nakadipen iti dagang Ehipto. At namunganay dito idi natayen. Dito may sa kadagiti ama iti dagiti Israelitas nga ni Joseph nga gobernador ti Ehipto idi ni Jose. Kita idi matayen iti tawen ng 110 sa gasot ket sa ngapulo, Madam Emmy. Akit dito nga dagiti Israelitas at dito kabarbaro nga Faraon at dinabigbigan dagiti Israelitas ket ti kunana. Akit umad adu dagiti Israelitas. Akit amangan no agrebeldeda kontra kada tayo ket maabak tayo. Nakad adu da dakela perso dito kunada. Isu nga dayjay di no malagip mo Madam Emmy ket nagpapatay da kadagiti inauna nga ubing nga lalaki. Akit naispal ni Moses. Yan ket dayjay anak ni Faraon ket isu ti nang padakkel ken kuana. Akit nasursuro ni Moses dagiti pagsiriban iti temay sa nga Ehipsyo when iti Egypt. Nasursura kami dagiti pagsiriban ta anak nga rod ti kaslain bilang anak DJ anak ni Faraon. Akit gaputi dito saan na mailaksid nga ni Moses ket nalaing masirib. Ngem nga linipat tinagapuan na nga may sang Israelita. Isu nga dayjay ti may sapay nga adal nga iti anyaman nga aramiden tayo akit masapul saan tayo nga lipaten tinagapuan tayo at dayjay naggapuan na jay inana jay kabsat na nga daeron ken ni Miriam akit isuda dagiti dara na isu nga idi isalakan na dayjay may sang Israelita nga parparigaten dayjay may sa soldado wenno tao ni Faraon. Akit napapatay na dito ikitin ligid na nga nakakita ken kuana. Akit dito nga nagpulong da. Akit iso dayjay ni Moses ket timalawan ti Ehipto at talaga nga amangan no papatayan daw wenno dusaen da. Akit detan tinanipudan nga ijay Mount Sinai. Akit addan dayjay sumsumged nga tay kayo. Isu man ti muna nga dayjay kasla nagpakita nagisaritaan man ti Dios aken ni Moses, Madam Emmy.
Wow. I love listening to you. It's just stories of the Bible coming into life. But I also love that more of the stories, Cesar, those iti tao nga hanaan mo iti naggapuan na ket nga makaturong iti kayat nga papanan. In Tagalog, would you say that because your Tagalog is more thorough than mine?
Ang taong hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa paroroonan.
Ayan, it's beautifully said. And again, those that don't remember where they came from will not succeed in getting to their place of destination. You know, Cesar, I also have a saying, and I often say it at the end of when I'm asked to speak and give important message, whether it's to the youth, the children, or the elderly. I often say that to never give up. And I borrowed that from Winston Churchill. For the seeds of discouragement cannot take root in a grateful heart. Ilocanok dayta. Di kay sumuksuko, gaputa dagiti bini ti panakaupay, ket saan pulos nga makaramot, iti puso ang managyaman.
Agpay so dayta.
Yes. So I'm so grateful for always the opportunity that is given to each and every one of us, especially to us in media, to be able to use our discretion or use the power of discernment, Cesar. Sometimes I feel so grateful that I'm blessed with that gift. And I know you are too, because there are a lot of times that you play it safe, you know, rather than coming out right and say, this is what happened. But you always say, may pagarop. This is believe to what have happened, right? Yes. Yeah. So, so why do you always take that that position?
That is a very good question, Madam Emmy. Timay sa kadagiti pangaramatam kadagidjay. Amom kita dagat ti media. Ket ijay Pilipinas ket adda daytoy makunang tay internet panangkita kadagiti may sawsawang ti media ket daytoy ket kapisanan ng mga broadcaster sa Pilipinas. Adda dayta KBP. Kita dito yung kita dito yung Estados Unidos sa damit dito Federal Communications Commission. Naman kita iti dito yung reglamentos panaka iturong iti panaka iwanwan dagiti radios ken televisions ken uray pa dagiti cables ken dito yung katsan namin sa kupen Madam Emmy dito yung social media idi masangal dito yung Bill of Rights, kaya tawan met dito ti social media ngamin. Iso nga dito iti may sa kadagiti numaminsan libre ti social media. Ngem, dito yung social media ket dito yung ket regulated, babaen iti paglintegan ti gobyerno. Iso nga dito iti adda dito yung wayawayam nga agsarita. Akas kuma dito adda iti umunang amendment, first amendment. Iti United States Constitution. Nga freedom of speech nga agsarita ka, ta dito nga tan Estados Unidos, dito the freest presses in the whole world dati. Nga dito talagang makapagsarita dagiti adda iti media, iti radio, television, kanda dumapay. Angem adda limitasyon na deta masapol nga obserbarem dayjay panangi yablat mo met iti saritam at no kas pagarigan iso nga dete may pagarup kunada at no iablat mo sa saritam ket san met nga pudno when no dete
ko nga fake news
wen katate may sa ngamin Madam Emmy no naggapu dayjay may sa nga padamag iti may sa nga media network kuno may sa nga dete naggapuan na aketa maipasa ngamin dagiti nokwa ket amangan no dete may pagarup manayunan wenno makisayan makurangan wenno dayjay ure pe adda kang agdengdengeg iti may sa nga interview kuma apan nakinuman iti may sa nga mabigbig nga tao no dayjay interpretasyon mo ti may sa nga tay balikas na wenno tay linya na wenno jay bagana ket saan nga tumutop kaday jay imbagana, di kami inalangan na imbag. Noan niya ti imbagana. Kita dito, kita isot pakalan no kwa dagiti libel, oral defamation. Kita tumamay. Kita dito itirigat na Madam Emmy at datayo iti radyo. Kita datayo, kitkitan datayo umita iti Federal Communications Commission. Kita among kadikit dito panagyan tayo. Kita susceptible tayo launay kadagiti banbanag nga amangan laeng kung kunak adya kiti sagma kiti registration kunak. Iso nga dayjay nasesayat dayjay adda kalata nga ag precaution.
Wow. Great advice, Cesar, and we will take it into heart that we do have guidelines that we follow, and we must be responsible for the things that we put on the air. And make sure that it is fair and balanced, and also is in line with our Pinoy Power mission. And I will repeat it once again at the end of the show. But first, I want to thank you for taking the time to be our guest today to share your vast knowledge.
You're very much welcome, Madam Emmy.
I always learn a lot. I love listening to you every morning.
Thank you.
From sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning, but his regular time schedule is from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Dito lamang po sa KPRP Pinoy Power Radio 650 a.m. Kanadamat tete Global Connect kakabsat twitch.tv /Pinoy Power Media. And with that, again, we reiterate that we're happy to be given this opportunity to continue our mission. We aim to enrich, enlighten, educate, entertain, and we hope to empower. Thank you again for watching us and for being with us. Thank you also to Think Tech Hawaii for giving us the opportunity. Maraming salamat po and mabuhay.
Mabuhay and